Never assume you understand the inner workings of a company or department. Whether you're in customer service or you're interacting with other departments, or maybe you're just working with your team. If you're not willing to have someone come into your job and point out things that you're doing wrong, then you should not ever say that to another human. Maybe they didn't get your sandwich order correct. That's an error. It happens. Allow them to make it right. Saying things like, only an idiot could screw up this order, isn't only inappropriate and unprofessional, it sets you up for the same type of scrutiny. If you accidentally miss something at your job, you'd probably expect a little grace from your manager, those around you, maybe the other departments you're interacting with. If you're unwilling to provide that same grace to someone who's serving you, you might not deserve to have good service. Unfortunately, service organizations have taught customers those who yell, complain, are rude and obnoxious often get better, faster, quicker service because the company cares more about optics and reputation than about actual customer service. You should strive to give your good customers the best service. Don't set your best customers aside to placate bad customers. You may offer something to make it right, but if the bad customers don't accept it, get rid of them. The longer you placate a bad customer, the longer your good customers have to wait to get the service they deserve. As a leader, my customers are my employees. Nothing destroys a good employee's work ethic like watching you tolerate a bad employee. Your customers will notice if you go out of your way to serve the bad customers better. I once watched a bad customer cut in front of those who had been waiting in line patiently because that bad customer was screaming. Many who had been waiting in line took their business elsewhere. Instead, the manager should have offered a discount, maybe even to everyone in line. And if that wasn't good enough for Mr. Bad Customer, then you ask that customer to leave. Stand up for yourself, stand up for your employees, and stand up for your good customers. The more you bend process for people unwilling to follow it, the more your good customers will suffer. Let's say you're that good customer, watched a bad customer cut ahead of you. That organization gave the person who screamed the loudest, maybe they had a higher title than you, preferential treatment. What can you do to continue to be a good customer and to let that organization know that you didn't appreciate it? Let's say you were that good customer, you were standing in line quietly and patiently, and Mr. Bad Customer screaming in the back wasn't allowed to cut in front of you. What can you do to show appreciation? You can fill out a survey. If you go to Google reviews and search a company, you're going to see a lot of companies that have negative reviews. Some of those reviews are going to be fake. In fact, most of those negative reviews are going to be from people who weren't good customers. Some of them might be legitimate. Just like some of those 5-star reviews might not be legitimate, some of those 5-star reviews might be legitimate. It's up to us as customers to write reviews, write surveys, and let the company know that we appreciate them going out of their way to serve their good customers better and not placate those bad customers who are just interested in cutting the line.